Hey everybody, I'm Christi Bryant with Keller Williams. I am here today with Jana Horne, and Jana is with Village Realty, and we are talking all things property management. And so what are we going to talk about?
The letting sellers know what potential issues there could be with the breakup. So if they're selling their home and the buyer doesn't want to continue with the management company, there could be some issues for the seller, financial issues for the seller.
Okay.
So we've discussed before that, the buyer isn't obligated to stay with the same management company, but unfortunately that contract that we say is read your contract, that contract could hold some stipulations for the seller if that happens. So because the commissions are earned at time of booking, the seller could be paying those commissions on reservations that were booked but not honored.
Okay. So right now we're looking at 2025 bookings.
Yeah.
And with 2025 bookings and knowing that buyer has to honor 180 days, but buyer decides, I'm gonna go over here to ABC Realty instead of staying with XYZ Realty, and XYZ Realty has the contract for the property management, and so we're saying that there's potential breakup fees?
Correct.
Okay, so what would that look like?
Yeah, so the seller has to be very familiar with the contract. The Village doesn't charge a cancellation fee, but there are companies that do charge a cancellation fee. Then if there's reservations on the books for 2025 that are either getting moved to the new company or fall outside of that 180-day mark, those commissions are earned. So the seller's potentially paying commissions on those reservations. Some companies charge the fees as well. So there might be an admin fee, there might be a leasing fee, a marketing fee, some sort of other fee that's related to that reservation that the company might also charge the seller for, because they can't charge the buyer, they don't have a contract with the buyer. They have to charge the seller.
So sellers just need, when they're under contract, to make sure that they are understanding what their contract says in regards to should a buyer decide not to stay with that firm.
Absolutely.
And that buyer has that right.
Yes, the buyer
has
has
that choice. Right. They have that choice to go with whoever. There's some pros and cons with all that. That's a whole nother conversation. But should a buyer decide not to stay with XYZ and go over to ABC Realty, then they need to know exactly what that contract reads.
Yes, so they know what they're obligated to.
Because they need to know what breakup fees they got.
Yes.
Because they're breaking up with them.
Yep.
Okay.
Not a good breakup story.
Not a good breakup story. But it is it is what it is. I mean, it's the reality of it. And
yeah, absolutely.
We got to make sure that everybody is aware, especially for that seller, for their part of it, that they understand what that could look like.
Absolutely. Knowledge is power.
Power. Absolutely. I love it. Alrighty. Jana, if they want to talk with you more about what that could look like from a Village Realty perspective, how can they get up with you?
They can email me at janah@vrobx.com. That's JANAH@vrobx.com. And my phone number is 252-489-6084.
And I am Christi Bryant, and I'm a realtor here for all your buying and selling needs at 252-217-5771. And we will catch you on our next episode of All Things Property Management.